Hey Reddit.
Who's the dumbest person you've ever met?
Subscribing helps the channel. You are not subscribed.
A girl from high school physics. If the speed of light is 3,108 meters per second, what is the speed of dark? And later that year, if China is 12 hours ahead of us, why didn't they warn us about 9/11s? I can't make this stuff up.
Usain Bolt has a record of 9.58 seconds on the 100 meters.
So, the speed of dark is the speed of light. Right? Darkness is the absence of light. So anything getting dark gets dark at the speed that the light leaves it.
Brother's girlfriend. Did you know Poland was the only country not affected by World War II? Hitler wasn't a bad guy. They just gave him the wrong job. I like cows. They're cute and they have big eyes. But I don't like horses. They're big and they look like cows. Wine that comes in plastic is fancier than wine that comes in glass bottles. Because plastic has more technology. As my brother is cooking her a filet mignon, she looks at the steak in the pan for a minute before asking, "Is that the whole fish?"
But it's got technology in it.
Lord, what did your brother see in her?
A girl in my 10th grade history class said, "I don't believe in Europe because I haven't seen it." Also, a different kid was asked to leave the class and he replied, "Bitch naga, how is I supposed to learn if I leave?" The joy of public education.
Well, that kid had a point.
The second person seemed interested in school, so that's a good start.
This girl saw double cheeseburger on a restaurant menu and she got all excited, thinking it meant double cheeseburger extra cheese. She was confused when there was 2 patties in the burger. ... That girl was me. My boyfriend still laughs at me. TLDR, I like cheese.
I worked with this girl last summer, who was beyond dumb. At first it was amusing. But then it just got really sad. We were talking about Nelson Mandela being really sick. This was in June, and she said, "Well, I sure hope she'll be okay. Her music is so good." She thought World War II was between America and Africa. She thought potatoes could only grow in America, and when asked what her boyfriend's name was, she said, "I can't really pronounce it, so I just call him Mike. He spells it like Michael."
Wait, who did she confuse Nelson Mandela for?
H. I knew a girl who called her boyfriend Michael, but his name was Mike. That's kinda funny.
This girl I knew used to rewind YouTube videos so the next person wouldn't have to wait. I simply tipped my fedora and let her carry on.
I really hope you are bullshitting.
Ha 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 ha. Even though it's beyond ridiculous. That's actually really sweet.
Katy Perry once shopped the Whole Foods market I managed. She wouldn't let my cashier's hand touch her food. The personal assistant proceeded to take my cashier's spot, insisting Katy may get sick from worker contact. That's pretty dumb.
I don't know if that makes her dumb, necessarily, but that sort of action is really obnoxious. Self-important, pompous, and plenty of other negative adjectives that come to mind.
This isn't close to the stupidest thing she said, but it's the only thing I can remember. Girl at my high school admitted in class to pouring an entire jug of antifreeze on her windshield to melt the ice. That ass though.
Never stick your dick in crazy. Stupid is just fine.
I once told my at the time girlfriend that I put oil in my car. She just looked at me puzzled and asked, "Oil? Why didn't you just get gas?"
I have posted this before. But in freshman biology class we were reviewing the subatomic particles. And the teacher asked a girl to list them. She responds with protons, electrons, and Decepticons, and could not figure out why the class was laughing at her.
Duh. Clearly the Decepticons are not neutral.
My psych class. One girl asked, "Is eye color a behavior? Not really stupid. More WTF. But she also said she wanted to have a pet baby. Not wanting a pet. Or a baby. A pet baby human."
I knew a guy who shot up peanut oil to slow the flow of blood to his brain to keep him in a constant state of being high. He's dead now, not from the peanut oil. Drug overdose a few years later.
Well, I guess he was just a real nutter.
You sure it wasn't any kind of an anabolic substance? They come in oil. Maybe he told you it was peanut oil just so you wouldn't know.
My ex-roommate's boyfriend. He was 22. He actually idolized Bieber, One Direction, etc., and did everything he could to be like them. He was also homophobic, probably gay because he often wore his girlfriend's clothes from Forever 21. And refused to get a job because the band is totally gonna make it. He also pushed his girlfriend down a set of stairs. And was so in love with himself that he took mirror selfies. Posted them on his Facebook. Then sent them to his Facebook page that he made for himself. Absolutely the worst person I've ever met. To make sure he didn't come to the house, I actually convinced him that our building was built on an ancient Indian burial ground and that strange things did happen from time to time. He never came back.
I like how pushed her down the stairs is slid in there like he left dirty plates on the counter.
The dumbass that's always looking at me through the wall of my bathroom. Mimicking everything I do. He just looks like a bitch.
You should fight him.